It's that.
I knew you wasn't ready, nigga.
How you know? How you know?
But I forgot, huh?
Never that. Talk to him.
Never that.
I feel some type of way with things though.
For some reason, I think it's a game to a nigga bring them things out.
Ain't been
I
there.
got a problem, I'ma let the nigga know. I be on the mission, the nigga shit I already know. I ain't like none of them niggas, I'ma bring it to them though. Time to get it in, my nigga, I'm coming.
Train the gut.
I'm the real soldier, the gangster, the nigga, let it go. I be outside with them niggas and never fuck with
let them jerk.
that you ready, nigga, you gon' have to let me know. I run up in your crib and let about that freak up. Talking about you good, nigga, you know how I fucking be. I be with them niggas acting like they really never be. Talking about you street nigga, you gon' have to show me. Hit you with that shit you ain't never seen yet. Shit, I'm from Jersey, nigga, the real one you ain't really
exit
yet. Talking about you
nigga,
hollow crumb. I know a bitch that'll come with a big strap, suck on the nigga, give him neck, you know.
Just like that.
Dog nigga, I been nigga, you know me.
They don't know that.
Outside with niggas and never go be.
They don't go
From
outside.
the hood, Jersey, north side, double clip. Real gangster nigga, you know how this shit go.
Stay on my
Used
shit.
to go Z's up to get my whole fit.
Seven
real nigga, you know how this shit is. But mama fell in love with the dick and supply with the dick. So you know I give her the dick.
Sincere run this shit.
Hey, city that I go.
Act Ma run this shit.
I don't play no games. I'm from
Fort Worth
Jersey.
run this shit.
Stacking up that money too. I
Jersey
really
run this shit.
Get him. Get him. She say I'm gangster by the way I do.
She already know.
Talking, you know I'ma keep it really true.
Keep it really true.
Hate on me for all this shit I really do. Getting to the money, buying houses. Let's keep
it cool.
Nigga wanna stop me, you gon' have to take me on my block.
I wish he would.
Ain't nothing like them nigga posted like a mailbox. I can bring that new route. I can bring a shotty too. AK the big thing, you know how I'ma really
They hating up.
A nigga gon' hate cause his bitch be really on my shit.
Dick.
She know I'm just God body. She know how this shit get
5%.
I don't play the games they play. She know I'm in the whip, foreign style. You know the shit that they can never
that
do.
knock
Now she
shit.
know me 'cause
I
she
keep
know
that
how it's
shit.
gonna be.
Beat 'em up.
See, I'm that nigga, one hell of a G. Play the fourth like I'm that nigga.
V12.
Don't ever fuck with me when I walk up in the bitch. You know I'm
one
one
hell
hell
of a G.
They gonna always hate on me.
They gonna always hate on me.
But the bitch wait on me. She know I'm just one hell of a G.
One hell of a G.
One hell of a G.
What you tell?
They wanna stop me. I'm
Never.
outside, but I'm really so
cocky.
I feel like I'm Rocky.
I feel like I'm Rocky.
Yeah,
You already know.
Yeah, I already know. Yeah, I already know.
What it do? What it do? You already know what time it is. It's your boy Gangsta Cap. I got the fucking lowdown for the lowdown, and this is where it go down. Make sure you do your boy a favor, man. Hit that like button. Hit that motherfucking like button. Let's get these videos going through the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Share the live, subscribe to the motherfucking page. Man, I'm up early this morning. 6 o'clock. I said, ain't no show like the morning show. I might as well get started early, man. Y'all know how I do. I might as well get started early as a motherfucker. Got the coffee brewing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't got no sugar. Huh? Creamer work, right? Creamer work, right? Sugar. We ain't got no sugar packets. It's okay. After this, after I'm done with this live, I go get me some sugar from the store. Got me fucked up. I go get me some sugar, my nigga. I will go get me some sugar. Damn, we ain't got no sugar packets, no sweet and lows or nothing. I'm surprised your mom ain't. I thought your mom brought sugars when she came over here. Huh? Yeah, I thought she brought sugar packets and shit with that shit. Hey, man. So today I got an interesting feed for y'all, man. A woman is unalived after a police pursuit in a car with her new boyfriend, right? But the thing about it is, what makes this situation so fucked up is that her and her baby daddy had a good co-parenting relationship, right? Now, the baby daddy knew something was strange with this nigga. After investigations and after they went back and looked into the baby daddy phone, come to find out the baby daddy was warning through text message, trying to warn his baby mother about this girl, about this dude. Like, yo, his energy off. You know how you always say energy? Mm-hmm. Niggas like, yo, I've been in the streets a long time, dealt with a lot of niggas. So, so basically what happens is she trying to tell her baby daddy, chill out, it's all good, everything good, he cool. And the baby daddy like, yo, bro, if my daughter tell me anything's gonna be a problem, I already feel his energy. I already see something ain't right with this nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And she thinking her baby daddy just jealous because it's another nigga around the kids. Why do women always think that? I don't know. Every time the baby daddy or the ex be like, yo, my nigga, this nigga ain't right. He ain't what you think he is, or he seem weird. It's always like the woman is so eager to be with another nigga and replace you that they don't take their time and realize the type of niggas they dealing with.
Well, true, they don't take their time to realize the type of nigga they're dealing with. They don't listen to the red lights that people are trying to give them. And a lot of times, if it is the baby daddy, you're not taking heed to it because it is situations where jealousy is involved. You're moving on to another relationship. So it's still fresh to where you're like, I don't know if he's doing it because he don't want me to be with this person or get to know them, or does they really have my best interest in mind? And at that point, you're like, okay, I'll find out for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just figure it out because, like I said, in past situations, you see where the man is jealous of the woman moving on, vice versa. You just have that jealousy when a new person is introduced into the relationship. I don't think that you should not take heed to what people are saying. I think sometimes, you listen and then you form your own opinions from there. But I definitely think you listen because sometimes people see things that you're not able to see, especially in a new relationship when you're meeting people and people are just giving you their resume up front. It always looks good, and you're excited for the new hire.
Mm-hmm.
Excited for the new hire. So you're not looking at all of the flaws and why he may have got fired from his last job. You're looking at, oh, this is new. I'm starting something new. This is fun, and that's it.
So woman killed after police pursuit ends in crash. Shots fired and Crestwood identified as critical missing person from Texas. So this chick was missing. Nobody could find her. So basically, it said Delisha D. Evans and Ryan D. Phillips were pronounced dead at the scene. So not only did he put her in a position where his life was taken, but now the baby mother life is taken, all because she didn't listen to her baby daddy. Their cause of death is still under investigation. 2 people are dead Friday after police pursuit ends in a crash and shots fired. The cause of death is both people started. Well, we know what the cause of death is going to be. Cause of death is going to be motherfucking fire. So this is the young lady right here and her kids. You know what I'm saying? Shit is fucked up. And I think she had the kids in her car too.
So they were both pronounced dead in the car?
Yup. Because the police shot at her. They shot at, I guess, her new boyfriend shot at the police in the midst of the chase. And they shot back at him and killed him. So here go the messages, man. Check this shit out. That's why I say, bro, God will send you signs. If you don't pay attention to these signs, it's on you. So her baby daddy is in the blue. She's in the white. So her baby daddy tell her, nah, I wish you and Buddy the best. Creep ass nigga. Right? She say, correct. He not creepy. He just love him some DD. You see that's the first toxic sign right there. When a nigga tell you he a creepy ass nigga and your best comeback you could come with is nah, he ain't creepy. He just love him some DD.
Yeah, but understand what I'm saying. The conversations like this happen all the time. All the time when you're not in a previous relationship and you still have conversations or a relationship with a previous person, co-parenting or whatever, sometimes there's jealousy. You're moving on, and the person that you was with before, you're still engaging. So it's not different.
Well, you have a baby by this.
Exactly, you're still engaging. So he's saying creep ass nigga. I'm telling you, he ain't right. So you looking at it, you could be definitely looking at it as okay, maybe he's still jealous. It's not far fetched. You know what I'm saying? It's not a possibility that you wouldn't assume that he's jealous. You're not thinking that this new guy is. We don't always assume that the people that we bring into our lives are going to cause us harm immediately. A lot of times we feel like we still have control. And then that gives you time to also learn about the other person. So it could have been early on, and he's like, yeah, he don't fit. I don't like how he moves. All right, fine, he's for you, but if my daughter ever says anything, you get what I'm saying? Because that's where he leads to in the conversation. My daughter ever says anything, then it'll be a problem.
It's almost like he's trying to be cordial as possible.
He told her, listen, I don't like Buddy. She's taking it like, oh, okay, well, maybe he's a little jealous. Thinking it's cute, but your life is in danger. He's seeing something, and it's not because of jealousy.
But that's a red flag. If somebody tell you, I see he's creepy, instead of you saying, what's creepy about him, and the first thing you say out your mouth is, nah, he ain't creepy, he just love him some me.
Yeah, but our brains, remember I tell you, we don't digest information that we receive. Sometimes we don't even hear it. You get what I'm saying? And when I say hear it, I don't mean listen to it and just let the vibrations go through the air. I mean like really listen to what people are telling us. And because of those things, sometimes this is the repercussions of that. Because like I said, a lot of relationships happen like this. You write it off, right? That's jealousy. So that means you never even think about it. You just automatically assume, oh, you know what I'm saying? He's probably feeling a little type of way. You never in your mind think this is a new person in my life. Maybe somebody that knows me and can see something objectively is telling me something. We never think like that. You know what I'm saying? We just say, oh,
we don't see the signs.
Ever.
I don't think you expected to see the signs though, really.
No, it's a new relationship. So people, or your new engagement with the other person. So right now, all you see is all the good stuff that they're telling you. You know what I'm saying? You're getting all the good things, the glossed over person. You don't know the true person. But it's unfortunate that we don't listen to people. We just regard.
So guess what the next thing he said? He tell her he doesn't fit. Something's not right. He doesn't fit. Something not right. So then he says, okay, never mind. I pray to God that I'm wrong. Because if Maya ever called me crying, I'm on Fox 2 in the same night. So he knew what time it was. The nigga already had that itch like, yo, my nigga, this ain't no regular nigga, bro.
Right. And if you see at the bottom, she starts saying, well, I finally found someone who loved me with flaws, with my flaws.
And my attitude.
And bad attitude.
Yeah, she said, I finally found someone who loved me with my flaws and my bad attitude. So basically, she's admitting to being a toxic person. He understand that she's a toxic. He started to understand that she understand that he's a toxic nigga, but she's chumping it up to the fact that he just loved me. He just loved me.
Yeah, people just want to be loved. That's it. I told you, the more you spend time growing up on this planet, like I said, you start to realize how people gloss over things. Your day-to-day life, just ask yourself, on a day-to-day life, when you wake up, how many times are you lying to yourself and to others? How often through the day are you lying about your personality? Because you get to work and you can't be your real self, right? If you're in a corporate office, you prop her up, right? That's not your day-to-day personality.
It's not who you are.
Right. When you're with your kids, sometimes you want to smack the shit out of you. You got to be polite, right? You got to teach. Not your personality all the time. You know what I'm saying? So even with your friends, sometimes you got to lie to them. You got to lie to yourself. You stand in the mirror and you lie to yourself about all the things that you lie about during the day. You get what I'm saying? So she's like, oh, I'm happy that somebody can, love me for my flaws. Instead of saying, okay, I should be working on my flaws and figuring out why I have a bad attitude. She wants somebody to come in and love these toxic things about her. And because someone is showing her the attention right now, that's all she needs.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Gangsta Cat, and this is The Bounce, and it's exactly where it go down. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you do your boy a favor and hit that subscribe button right there. You already know what it is. You know, this the #1 spot, The Bounce. If you rocking with me like I'm rocking with you, then let's bounce on something. This your boy Gangsta Cat, and that's Kimmy. So you already know. So yeah, that's a fucked up situation, man. So now you get to the point where you got him telling her, I tried my absolutely best to respect you the other day, by the way. So basically, he must have seen her and her nigga, new nigga. So, and you know how niggas is. I'm trying to respect your situation, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to let it come between me and my kid. So she says, yes, we all one family. These females be crazy.
So maybe one day we can all kick it.
Yeah, what the
you like? Kind of bad.
My nigga, shit. What type of my nigga? I wish I would kick it with my baby mother and her new nigga. What the fuck? That's how you know she got a toxic mind.
She's first of all, it feels like she's trying to coerce him to change his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he's a good guy. He loves me for me. She didn't even put anything about his personality. She just said that he loves her for her flaws and bad attitude. So she's not kicking the real things that this brother got going on if you so infatuated at this point.
That show you she not even paying attention to the nigga.
Right, you're not paying attention to his character. You just worried about how he's making you feel. Because you so happy to finally have somebody that loves you with all of these things that you got going on. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't paying attention to none of his flaws or anything that he got going on. You don't see it at all. So with her saying, oh, maybe we should get it, it's kind of back to where you're trying to make it seem like, okay, it's going to be good one day. You know what I'm saying? We all going to be one big happy family.
Like, what type of female even say some shit like that? So he backdoor to her. And mind you, this is the baby daddy. This the baby daddy. This is the nigga that already felt like something wasn't right prior to her death. This is his text messages. Like this is why I tell you, when God send you a message, pay attention to that message. God was talking through her baby daddy to this nigga. So her baby daddy said, nah, I've been in these streets. I have dealt with many different types of people. Buddy energy ain't right. And before you say I'm tripping, cause he around my kids, niggas been around my kids, and you been keeping you a nigga or two around. That shit don't faze me 1%. I know what I'm talking about.
So she's, I hate to be this person.
Talk about it.
No, I hate to be this person because I don't pass judgment. So she's bringing men around her kids, right? Mm-hmm. So the relationship with the father doesn't work. And you're in these past relationships that we're talking about in the past, being around the kids. You get what I'm saying? Because they ain't here no more. This dude is here. You know, and he's telling her something. He's the child's father. And this is what you want him to do, is to be involved and to be concerned. He's concerned about the mother's well-being right now, because he ain't even trying to come at her like, I miss you, I want to be with you type stuff. He's telling her something to be informing her, like, it ain't even like that. So don't try to play me like I'm trying to come for you because I want to be with you. Because that's what he made mention. He said, I respect y'all the other day. Mm-hmm. He probably could be still groping up on her and hugging her. You know, he's not keeping that type of energy. He's letting her do her relationship. So it's not a matter of jealousy. You get what I'm saying? But he's saying, I done seen a lot of people. I done been here and there. He don't act right.
What up, PJ? Nah, we up talking about this situation that had happened last night, man. A female got killed, man, by her new boyfriend after her baby daddy told her to watch out for this nigga.
He's trying to do a warning.
And now, the way it's looking like is that the new baby daddy shot her. They was in an argument. They was going through it.
The new boyfriend?
Yeah, the new boyfriend was going through it. He driving in the car, and then I guess she called the cops. And in the midst of him trying to get away, I guess he shoots her and takes, and then he get in a shootout with the cops. So basically a suicide It was a murder by suicide, but suicide by cop. He didn't have enough heart to kill himself. He let the cops do it. I think those are even the worst niggas to be around.
I think
because yeah,
off yourself. You get what I'm saying? If this was your plan from the beginning, you want to live like
do yourself. Why you involve other people? Them is the worst niggas to be around. A nigga that's willing to take somebody else's life but scared to take his own. Them is the worst niggas. He's a coward. He was able to take her life, but then force the cops to take his. I'm gonna get into a shootout with them to make them have to kill me because I don't want to kill myself.
You know, you can't make logic of some of the stuff that these people are going through. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Because she comes back and says, ain't no nigga just been around my kids, so calm. And what's not
so
right.
She said, so calm down.
Right, so calm down. And what's not right? Like what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? And she's saying, like, what you trying to say? Like, it's not like he's got a high temperament. You know what I'm saying? Probably trying to refer to
She know he do, though. She know he do. If he toxic, he toxic, my nigga. If my nigga, anytime the toxicity gets back to the baby daddy, then guess what that means? Right. It's some toxic shit going on over there. Right. So basically, when Maya go to her daddy house, Maya is speaking on shit that's going on. And that's another thing women forget. Whenever kids are in a relationship, still have their dad in their life, and they go visit their grandma, they go visit their mommy, their daddy, guess what they do? They talk about what goes on at home. Right. Only rightfully so. When I went to my daddy's house, my dad asked me, what's going on? Are you eating good? Is mama home? You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to know. I mean, niggas running in and out there, motherfucker. Who she fucking with now? Right. You know what I'm saying? Last week it was Fuqua. This week is Shorty.
That's probably how he's feeling. He's saying, listen, I ain't coming out of jealousy for this because there's been other dudes that's been around the kids. So she's not really showing discretion when it comes to her relationships, bringing them around the kids. Because I'm funny about that because I feel like parents, not just women, parents in general should treat that with tender white gloves. You get what I'm saying? Your children are the most precious things that you bring into this earth, and the people that you introduce them will stay in their minds.
These women don't even do background checks on these niggas. For all they know, they be falling in love with niggas that they meet off of internet, tag, dating sites, OnlyFans, and then bring these niggas to their house, spend the night, be having daughters. Don't even know if this nigga got a sexual assault charge. Don't know if this nigga is a molester. They don't know nothing. They be think that these niggas be fucking them and looking at their daughters. These niggas don't even know nothing. Niggas don't even give a fuck about their kids.
Right, but then you know what? People don't give a fuck about themselves, and that's just what the truth is. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because anything that you love, honor, you want to protect. So if you're that, flamboyant with your heart or your children, the well-being of your family and your makeup, then you have to question the person that's making these decisions. They can't be full, whole, sound mind and body. Like I said, we lie to ourselves. You lie to yourself to make it seem like you're confident. She just mentioned that she got a bad attitude and toxic behavior. Since you got some work you need to do.
So she just admitted it too.
You shouldn't be working on a relationship. You should be working on you. Why? Because your children are watching your behavior. You want somebody to come in and love you with your flaws. Why are you not working on your flaws? You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we make excuses to gloss over all of the stuff. He's giving her warnings. She got warnings about herself that she don't pay attention to. So she's not going to notice them in anybody else. She's not even taking care of herself. How's she going to notice these toxic behaviors in other people? You can't spot it.
So she can't even fix her own flaws. How the fuck she gonna notice somebody else?
You wouldn't be worried about a relationship. You be like, I gotta get myself together. These past few relationships and the men that I brought around my daughter, they not here. You get what I'm saying? And I can't keep doing this. So maybe I need to get myself together so I can find me a man to settle down with. Somebody that's gonna respect me and my child. You get what I'm saying? That's a whole different conversation that a lot of people don't be ready to have. Because that requires work on yourself. And people ain't ready to self-reflect. It's real easy for somebody to come in and love you. And why is it real easy for you to jump on that person? Because maybe you lack the love for yourself.
Nah, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. That's how this shit be. That's exactly how it be. That shit crazy. I can't believe it. She had every sign in the world. All she had to do was listen to her baby daddy.
And that probably wasn't the only person that was around that may have seen the interaction or have spoken to him to say something. Because right here, she's asking, like, what do you think it is? Like, tell me, what's so weird about this guy? Since you're telling me.
He said, we'll talk. Ain't nothing really. Ain't nothing really. I just had to bite my tongue so hard in Princeton out of love and respect for you. I can't trust you. It looked like he said, I can't trust you. Now, this is the day the shit happening. Now, the day the shit happening, she texts him. He say, Dee, I guess she sent him a picture, right? Mm-hmm. I guess of her car. He fucked up her car. Mm-hmm. You see the steering console? Uh-huh. He did something to her car and fucked up her car. So she texts the baby daddy the picture. And you know this is toxic too. This is how you know you deal with a toxic woman. Because, and this is probably what started a lot of the commotion between her and her new nigga. The way you deal with your baby daddy can cause problems in a new relationship. Right. Why? It's intimidating. It's intimidating because why? Even though he ain't fucking, you still got a good relationship. Me and you are talking and going through shit, and you sending him the messages. Right. You texting this nigga telling him when we get into arguments. You sending him pictures of shit that I damaged in the house. So he obviously seeing shit that's going on that she texted him. Right. Because she sent her baby daddy a picture and he said, Dee, what the fuck? He gonna kill you.
Yeah, he is. He's not lying. We need to stop pretending like this is a joke. And going into the new year of 2025, we need to like really take off the glasses and open our eyes. It's like I said, stop making excuses for this shit. Now you're at the point, this nigga's tearing up your car. He gonna kill you, girl. Mm-hmm. It ain't no joke. He ain't just arguing with you. This ain't just toxic. When you get into an argument with a person and they raise up and turn into the Hulk, that person will hurt you. Some people wait for you to go to sleep. You get what I'm saying? We take it like, oh, it's just arguments. You know, it's just, this is how, because people think that type of fighting is not toxic. A lot of times it's a normality in people's lives. They've seen it their whole lives. Mm-hmm. From their parents, their grandparents, just how people communicate between men and women. You know what I'm saying? So when you get into an argument or disagreement with a person, and, you know, we don't know how to healthily, that's not the word to use, but we don't know how to disagree in a healthy manner. You get what I'm saying? And just have the differences of opinion. You get into an argument with someone and they raise up and start throwing and breaking shit. They will rip your head off in here. Mm-hmm. This is not a normal conversation.
People go from A to Z quick.
Right. And you pay attention. Exactly. Because people are emotionally unstable. You watch the news every day. We watch Facebook and Instagram. We listen to the world. It's not like you're blinded per se. We put on our glasses because it keeps us comfortable. She was comfortable in trying to figure out, well, what's wrong with him? Why are you saying that? Only to send a picture of her damaged car.
To her baby daddy.
Right.
And only for him to say, like, yo, what the fuck? He gonna kill you.
Yes.
If he doing all this shit, it's gonna get worse.
He will hurt you. And that's the truth. But women will stay thinking like, oh, he just messed up my car.
And the thing about it is, the baby daddy probably like, yo, you ain't even been with this nigga that long. And y'all already fighting the way you doing and breaking up shit. You sending me pictures, man. And then you know, baby daddies don't want to be saver hoes. Like my nigga, like a nigga will come fight and handle shit for his daughter, but it's like, yo, you not my bitch. Like you not my girl no more. So it's like it's not my job to come protect you. Don't call me because that nigga arguing with you. Don't call me because he hitting on you. And it's almost like I think she wanted that comfort from him.
Clearly.
She wanted a sign of protection.
Yes, clearly. She just told you, love me with all my flaws. This is, okay, so you're talking about broken person. You already excited because this outside nigga is loving you with all of this shit. Of course you want somebody to come fight for you. Of course you want somebody to protect you. We ain't talking about whole people here. Whole people are just trying to do as much due diligence as possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
They trying to figure out, okay, I'm gonna date you. I'm gonna do. Oh, what's your mama? Where she live?
We're gonna take a commercial break. We'll be right back. What up, everybody? It's your boy Gangsta Cat, and this is The Bounce, and it's exactly where it go down. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you do your boy a favor and hit that subscribe button right there. You already know what it is. You know this the #1 spot, The Bounce. If you rocking with me like I'm rocking with you, then let's bounce on something. This your boy Gangsta Cat, and that's Kimmy. So you already know what it is. Make sure you subscribe to the page and help us get to where we need to be at $100,000 subscribers. You know what it is, man. I enjoy this content, and I hope you do too. Keep it cat. Man, so yeah, this shit crazy, bro. You got to pay attention to everything that's going on, man. And she could have saved her life. She could have saved herself with just one fucking just thought process of saying, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pay attention to what he's telling me. I'm gonna take heed to what he's telling me, and I'm gonna leave this shit alone. I'm not fucking with him.
But like I said, she wasn't gonna do that. You got to take people where they are. We're talking from an outside perspective because right now you've got logic. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, your thinking is going to be a little bit differently because you've probably done the work. You know what I'm saying? If you're thinking outside of that, you've done the work to not put a person in your life that someone is telling you issues with. But
right? She said, but look what she say next. He say he gonna kill you, and she say, I know, shaking my head.
Right. She said, pray for me. I'm gonna move with caution. I got this all planned out. I know how to handle him now. It's like so you play. So now you basically saying I'm willing to play with my life. You trying to play Captain Save a Nigga because you shouldn't have to handle a fucking thing. Okay, and that's just. I know it's too early for the cussing, but that's just what it is. You can't handle anything. You just sent a picture of your vehicle. Is that the car?
Yeah.
You just sent a picture. You can't handle anything. If you was able to handle it,
yeah, that's the car because you can see the neutral, you can see the drive. You see what I'm saying? He I guess he probably didn't want her to go nowhere,
right?
So he broke the stick
right.
strap.
So you can't drive your car, right? And you taking on the initiative to say I can handle it.
And the thing about it, she probably was going to drop her kid off to her baby daddy,
right? That's why I said she was going to McDonald's. He made a way that you can't move. You know what that's called? Kidnapping. Mm-hmm. You're not able to leave. And he's taking away your ability to be mobile. You get what I'm saying? That's a problem. You can't handle anything.
Nah,
he's real talk. To handle you. He's showing you how he operates. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He took this stuff out of your car. So you can't drive. What do you think he would do to your person?
Now, what I don't understand, is why her baby daddy would say, leave the police out of it. He should have been telling her, call the police.
Right.
That now, see, this is why I say everybody toxic and we all have fucked up, what do they say, ideologies. That street shit and that street ideology got him talking about leave the police out of it.
She said leave the feds out of it. He said that's a nigga's pressure point to blow. Protect my kids. Well, if she get on the horn, he could be saying he's already.
No, basically, the baby daddy is saying, leave my kid, leave the police out of it because he's on the verge of snapping. And most of these niggas that's in the street that ain't got no sense, soon as you put the police involved and you call the police, these niggas go crazy. And that's what happened. She called the police and he snapped. Took her on a police pursuit, killed her, and had himself killed. So he's saying, leave the police out of it. He should have been the one to call the police instead of her. And then she say, leave the feds out of it. Basically, she's saying homeboy is snitch. You see what she was saying? She implied her own baby daddy's a snitch. This is toxicity. She saying leave the police out of it. Don't call the police out of it. And then she replied to him, nigga, you better leave the feds out of it. Nigga, don't tell the feds what's going on. Nigga, we know how you be talking. You see what I'm saying? She implied that her baby daddy's a snitch. He trying to help her. He trying to do this, and she still threw a shot at her own baby daddy. Nigga, so, oh, you think I'm going to call the police? Nigga, won't you leave the feds out of it? Oh, so you going to throw that in there because you know I had a Fed case and you know I was talking to, you know what I'm saying? You see the toxicity?
It's so toxic. And like I said, we need to leave that alone going into the new year. People need to wake the hell up.
Why would you even bother me though?
But because your life is in jeopardy. You get what I'm saying?
But you going to say leave the feds out of it. So you're going to try to throw a shot at me when you calling me for help. I tell you don't call the police, but instead of you looking at it like I'm trying to throw a shot at you, but he's saying like, yo, I'm only saying that because he said basically that's a nigga pressure point. Most street niggas, when they hear police, that bust they pipes. Either a nigga gonna run or a nigga gonna fuck you up. It's only two things a nigga gonna do when you say, nigga, I'm about to call the police or the police is called. Nigga, I'm either gonna go all out in this bitch or I'm about to haul ass. And most of these niggas want to do exactly what my Uncle John did before he left. Give you a nice, because they be so hurt. Men be so hurt. They don't know how to take that L.
Listen, that would have probably saved her life. So fuck the jokes about the feds or what you got going on personally. You're not here right now. So somebody should have called someone.
So he said, protect my motherfucking kids. Protect my kids. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking you to do.
Should have went over there and got him.
Ooh. Now that's what he should have did.
You know this woman's in danger and you telling her to protect her kids and she couldn't protect herself.
And that's your baby.
You gave her warnings.
And that's your baby mother.
Everybody, come on, let's wake the fuck
up. And that's your baby mother. Yeah, fuck her.
Right.
Let me go over there and make sure.
She's the one making bad decisions right now. You've been trying to put her on the game. She not listening. Why the kids ain't with you?
Let me go make sure my kids is straight.
We got to do some ugly things sometimes to get results. And sometimes going to court. You know what I'm saying? Taking time out of your work.
I ain't even got to go to court. Fuck that, nigga. The relationship they got, and they talking. If you talking on the phone like that, nigga, you could pop up. And if I see something going on and you hit me with a message, I'm popping up. What the fuck going on with my kids?
If she trusted, if the relationship was so good, she would trust what he said. Because you would know that a person that's saying something to you is out of love. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When I say when you don't love yourself, when someone's trying to show you love, you don't recognize it. Mm-hmm. Because he's trying to tell you something to help you save your fucking life. You have his kids. Clearly, if you have a good enough relationship to keep communication, he's concerned about his kids and he's concerned about you. But you not making good decisions because he done said there'll be plenty of dudes around his children.
He said, I ain't giving 1% fuck.
Right. So he's seen how you bring other men into your world and into your children's world because he's making reference to it. Mm-hmm. Now he's telling you about yourself. Watch this guy. You talking about, oh, somebody love me for me. Hey, no. He's talking about watch your back. Why? Because if something happens to you, you have our children. Something can happen to our children. So if you cared enough about what he was saying and knew that this person is telling you something out of love and you respected it, you would have been listening. So no, that takes a day off of work, sir, for you to have to go down to court because just going to her door to say, give me my kids ain't going to be good enough. She doesn't listen or value what you say. So you're going to have to do things the ugly way, unfortunately, to protect your kids. Because right now she can't protect herself to protect those children.
Well, now it's too late.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
This is what should have transpired. But the reason why it doesn't happen is exactly for what you say. Oh, I can go get them anytime. She says she going to handle it. We let the real shit gloss over our head till we're watching it on the news. Because we just used to the bullshit.
That's why I said I guarantee you right now, that's how he feels.
Yeah.
Like instead of I should have just went and handled it my motherfucking self. I should have went and got my motherfucking kids.
Right. No matter what it would have caused, no problem. I should have just took that shit.
Now, even I'm talking about at that moment when she's texting him. When he's texting her right now and she sent that picture, I guarantee you he's probably like right now, I should have went straight there and got my motherfucking kids. I should have went there and told her, let's go chill because I knew what was going on. You know they in the midst of an argument.
And I should have never listened to her. I should have listened to what I was telling her. Because right now, he's the only one saying something. I should have just handled my business and took initiative to do it. Because clearly you can see what you're saying to the other person is going unheard.
It's going in one ear and out the other.
Right. So there's nothing that you can say at this time to change her mind. She's in it. Now when something breaks out and you're like, oh, look what this dude did. That nigga took your ability to leave. Which means now if he attacks you, you got to get on 2 feet and run. You can't jump in your car and drive off. You get what I'm saying?
He put you in his car. He put her in his car with a gun.
Now. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. You took away every ability to defend yourself.
So the baby daddy sends her a text. So the baby daddy messaged her back and say, you successful, man. You consistent with your faith in church. Got the kids on a great path. Get that toxic shit out of your space. You see what I'm saying? And then she texts back, yes, he's not a God-fearing man. I have to make him pray and log into church. Thank you. Deleting this as I go. I got smarter. So that's when I peep game. That's where the argument and the fight's coming from with the new nigga. He's seeing messages. You see what I'm saying? He's seeing messages that her and the baby father is still having between each other. And he's not happy with this shit. And it could be more other shit going on, but he's definitely seeing the messages for her to be like, I got smarter and happy face. She just didn't know that baby daddy is screenshotting everything. You might be deleting it on your phone, but guess what? Baby daddy deleting all this shit. So when something happened to you, he got all this shit. So I got smarter. So baby daddy said, like you would tell me, do the right thing. Good night. So you texting this nigga at nighttime before you go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? The the new nigga is not liking that.
Right, and I think this, and let me tell you right here, she says no text left behind. Yes. And he says childish. That right there, them 4 words tells me your mind still ain't. This man told you a God-fearing woman. What do you mean no child, no text left behind? I'm cleaning it all. Clean this nigga the fuck out. Fuck. So basically messages. Fuck this stupid shit of having to hide. And having to get this man out of you. Brought him in. You responsible for getting him out. He is around your children. Your life is in danger. No text. Like you worried about a text message that he could see. He shouldn't fucking see them at all. This man is too close into your fucking life. He's now got control over you.
That's crazy.
He's going through your phone.
You're not allowed
to the other world.
You're not allowed to text your baby daddy.
It don't matter who the fuck you texting. This man has a problem. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He tore her car up. If a nigga break your window, tear your house up, tear your car, he will kill you. Okay? It's not a joke. Ask the battered women that's out there getting fucked up for real. Because a lot of women just play with it like it's fun. You know what I'm saying?
And like she did.
Yeah, like you play with it. She played with it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of women that ain't getting beat up, but they take the arguments, the rustles and the tussles, you know what I'm saying? The toxic arguments and the yelling and the screaming. Now turn around and look at the woman that's getting beat down, getting cut up in her house, and her children have to be there to witness. What you mean no text left behind? He shouldn't be left behind. You should be putting yourself in position to protect yourself, protect your children. This man's not playing with you. He ain't just here for an argument to put some control down in your phone or your car. He will take your life and you don't get it back. And that's the problem. Everybody's around here joking like you get a second chance. You don't.
Nah, that's the problem. You don't get a second. You only get one life. And I think more people play with it than they do. We play
with our lives.
Yeah, they play with this shit a lot. Play with your life.
Right. What you mean deleting text? Deleting text? We ain't texting right now. I'm out this motherfucker. And I'm somewhere where I can be protected. Because if he knows if we're living together, then I need to not be here. You got enough know-how to get on the phone and tell somebody what's going on, but you don't have enough know-how to get your shit packed and leave. You talking about you trying to get him to pray. He's the fucking demon in your home. Get him out.
And look, but for her to say no text left behind, that gives you the ideology and the implication that basically he's going through your phone. Right. And you have to clean shit up. So he don't come at you. You should be out of there. Oh, he should be out of there. Like
Either way. Sometimes you can't kick a nigga out. That means you leave this situation. You start doing things to protect yourself and your children.
Nah, real talk.
She's saying, oh, he's saying you a God-fearer. How come you can't see the devil in your face?
They don't.
You don't see that. We watched that man the other day. You don't see him roaming around.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Gangsta Cat, and this is The Bounce, and it's exactly where it go down. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you do your boy a favor and hit that subscribe button right there. You already know what it is. You know, this the #1 spot, The Bounce. If you rocking with me like I'm rocking with you, then let's bounce on something. This your boy Gangsta Cat, and that's Kimmy. So you already know what it is. Make sure you subscribe to the page and help us get to where we need to be at $100,000 subscribers. You know what it is, man. I enjoy this content, and I hope you do too. Keep it cat. Man, the fucked up thing about this shit is that he was able to reply, that shit childish. And if that nigga knew it was childish and was able to tell you it's childish at the time, you should have been able to fall back and say, hold up, and think to yourself, yeah, it is childish. Because if I have to communicate with my baby father.
No,
I have to.
You say, she say no chat and no text left behind. So meaning your conversation's got to be cleaned up. That is childish. That's not thinking as a person who's an adult, because adults handle their business, right? It wouldn't matter what the fuck I put in my phone, nigga. You gotta go, or we gotta go. Cops is here. Like, you get what I'm saying? You're playing with your life, like you said. Mm-hmm. You're definitely rolling the dice here. So the mere fact that you're trying to do things to appease him so that he doesn't get to this, as opposed to saying, I gotta get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? You're doing things to clean up so that it lessens the blow.
Lessens the blow. And what people fail to realize is you're not lessening the blow. You just prolonging the toxicity.
Exactly.
Because the only thing that's going to end up happening is over time, it's going to get more angry, more fights, more disrespectful. Right. And it's only going to get worse.
Look what she puts after he says childish. She says, I'm on it. Just watch how I play this out. So in her mind, like I said, people are used to seeing this from childhood, from their friends to other relationships. When we're talking about toxic behavior, it's not looking like a dangerous situation to you because you're used to seeing it all the time. You're used to fighting niggas, right? You're used to broken things, right? You're used to this. So you don't see it as something that you're not supposed to deal with. You're looking at it like, oh, I know how to handle this nigga now. He get mad, I'm going to delete all my texts. Oh, he broke my car watch, I got him. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You've learned how to work in this insanity. Instead of seeing it for what it really is,
you know how to cope with it.
You know how to work it because you think that's normal.
She knows how to cope with it. Right. She thinks she got it so figured out that she can not only can she cope with it, but she can damn near diagnosis. I'm a doctor.
Yeah, I got this.
That's what's wrong with people today, bro. You cannot diagnose these motherfuckers and then think you can also be their motherfucking therapist. Like, nigga, doctors can't say these niggas. What make you think?
Okay, so listen to these conversations. She started off by saying that she finally found somebody that can love her toxic behavior, right? Mm-hmm. She done found a new toxic person, a toxic, hurt, broken down person to love her toxic behavior. Because it takes a toxic person to love another one, right? Because if you come in toxic to a person who's done the work, it's a boundary there, right? Mm-hmm. So two toxics get together. She's happy. He loves her toxic behavior. Now she mentions, he said, you a God-fearing woman. She says she tries to pray with him and get him to log into church. Now, you've accepted your toxic behavior as something funny, right? And you trying to help another toxic person. There's two sick people staying sick together. You're not right. Of course. So of course she's not thinking like, oh, this is a situation I need to save my life. She's looking at it from a perspective as normal. This is what happens. Broken people get to broken. Remember, we was watching something yesterday, and we're talking about people in their environments. You don't know anything outside of your environment. You get what I'm saying?
No, we were
watching what you see.
We were watching The Pivot.
Right.
We was watching the pivot.
Unless you're exposed to
we was
that,
watching the
you
pivot.
learn within the confines of your communities and where you live. So within poverty, you have a lot of desperation, angry, you know what I'm saying, child abuse, neglect, domestic violence. You have all of this toxicity in this area where you have these problems, right? Because happy people don't have these. People that are financially stable don't have these same situations. They got a whole nother set of situations. You get what I'm saying? So this is within the confines in which you're learning. And the people that are teaching you have gone through these same things. So they can't teach you anything besides what they've learned. You get what I'm saying? So we don't always know how to be correct. We don't learn those types of therapy until we come out of those environments, right? And realizing, looking back, like, damn, I was going through it. I'm in therapy now to make myself better from what I've learned, right? So when you're in that confine, you don't see anything else. So these are the niggas that she's going to engage with because she's not engaged. She's still a toxic person. So a toxic person can't go into a person who's done the work. They don't want toxic people around them. They've done the work to be away from that shit, right? So they're not going to be with you. So you can only be with other toxic people. But to you, you're fine because you're going to church, you're raising your kids. You're not realizing all the trauma that's been put down on you. If you did, you would have seen this nigga coming.
All day.
Right. So you can't help somebody if you haven't helped yourself. She didn't do the work. So how the hell she was supposed to protect herself against somebody who didn't do the work either? She wasn't able to see it. It looked normal. Arguments are normal. Fighting is normal. Being disrespected is normal. You get what I'm saying? Breaking your items is normal. That's why she said, I know how to handle this. I've been here. Basically, I've been here before. I got this. No, you don't. And the next one, and this was the last one, because I would say, had you, you know what I'm saying, this should have been the last.
But it was the last. God made sure that.
God made, sometimes it's a lesson, not a blessing.
Yeah, it was definitely had to be a lesson because, bro, you got to understand the naive in her, how naive she talking. Like you see all the issues and the problems, and you reporting it back to your nigga, like he not seeing this shit.
Right. But it's not enough.
You reporting it back to your baby daddy.
Yeah.
So he looking at it like, yo, this for you, my nigga. Y'all not talking about the kid right now. Right. My nigga, you talking about your feelings with me and your situation with me and what's going on with me. So this is what's causing that nigga pressure. This is what's busting pipes. That's why he told her don't call the cops, because he know this nigga already know what's going on. Now, if you call the cops, he gonna know you trying to get rid of me for the baby daddy.
Protection. Somebody needs to protect her now. She done made bad decisions. So you got to tell somebody, and who do you tell? The next man in your life. She ain't talking to a father. We ain't seeing texts from the dad or uncles or grandparents. You get what I'm saying? She's talking to the next man in her life that can protect her, the one that's giving her advice to help her. Now you got to come tell him. He was the one telling you in the beginning. Now you're going through problems with this nigga, like he said. You know he's going to find out. You got children together. Then you communicate with him. So now you looking for the same nigga that you was disregarding to really help protect you. You know that you see this nigga tripping now. You was right, but I got it. And he's like, didn't I tell you?
It gets bad, y'all.
This is really sad.
So then she goes, thank you for deleting this. As I go, I got smarter. He goes, like you would tell me, do the right thing. Good night. She said, no text behind childish. And then she says, I'm on it. Just watch how I play it out. She says, good night. Just know if something go down, Ryan Phillips is the name. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So she already knew. She already knew what was about to happen. She already knew. For people that's coming in, man, this female died last night, in a tragic shooting. It's crazy, man. And her boyfriend on Facebook, her baby daddy on Facebook, dropped everything on Facebook and was like, bro, I tried to tell her.
But she's still laughing.
Yeah, she still think it's funny. It's almost like you playing with your life. That's why I said people play with their life. I don't understand how people play with their life like that. Hey, this shit ain't funny. What the fuck is you laughing about? But you notice when people, and the thing about it is, when people feel like they know their life is at jeopardy, that's what they do. They tell somebody the names of people they driving with, and because ain't that the same thing that dude Odin did with
Odin Lloyd,
what Hernandez?
Right, you drop names and things of that nature.
He texts his girl.
She's laughing like it's funny, but inside that ain't no damn joke.
It ain't no joke.
It's not no joke because you know, you say, oh, if something happens to me, this is his name. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. You
scared. You already know.
Right. She thinking her plan gonna supersede, but just in case of some shit break out, you know, I don't think it's funny. I don't say that I've done the work completely, but I'm definitely a person that day to day tries to do the work as much as possible. And I look at stuff like this and I try to make it reflect on myself. So this was something I needed to hear this morning to wake me up a little bit more to just life things in general. You know what I'm saying? To really appreciate the fact that I'm waking up and being able to judge things from a different light. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because people don't get tomorrow to do that. And these are conversations that have to be had because like I said, we go out every day playing with different people out in the world, not knowing where they come from, their backgrounds and what they got going on. And we bring them into our lives. And then we wonder why we got all types of stuff going on, you know, after we've brought them into our space. And not everybody deserves
to be in your space.
In your world. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't even deserve the introduction.
And you don't even know who you dealing with, though. I swear to God, that's my issue. Today's society, I was born in 83. I was taught that you get to know niggas. Sometimes you didn't even be friends with niggas until we peeped you out for a while. I'm talking about middle school, high school.
A friend they knew that hooked them up. It was somebody in the circle. You get
yes, but we just didn't meet. We didn't meet.
I went to school with him.
Yeah, okay, we knew. Even if it was a nigga we about to be his friend. It was like, okay, we didn't let him in our circle yet. We didn't give a fuck if you moved on the block. We watched you for 6 months. We wanted to see what you was about, nigga. Right, you can come to the crib when we all went in the house later on and chilled in the attic and kick it. Nigga, you might have just was only on the block.
Right.
You niggas allow everybody to come in. And it be like motherfuckers, women and men do it sometimes too, but women do it, they be having kids. And when you think women is supposed to be sacred with their kids to where niggas can't never come to their house, I firmly believe when you are a single mother and you should never let a nigga come in your house. Your daughters or sons should never see niggas coming out your house or coming out your bedroom. It shouldn't be.
No.
Because
but you're talking about healthy mind frame. She just said she happy for a nigga to love all her toxic shit. My bad attitudes and you know what I'm saying, and all of that comes with me. So you just want to be loved by somebody.
That's the problem.
That's it. People are desperate to.
What happened to loving yourself?
Nobody does that anymore. Society doesn't promote loving for self. So
self-love is just out the window.
No, self-love only pertains to when women are talking about doing the glow up, getting their hair done, nails done, getting facials and shit like that. You see all of those self-love videos and self-love posts, but self-love is within. It ain't got a damn thing to do with what your face looks like. It matters what your personality and what your soul looks like. But you get what I'm saying? You have propaganda when you say, where have people lost that? Just in society. We've allowed things to occur, which has broken up the mind frame of people, your humanity, you know what I'm saying? Your outlook on your life in general. People don't see things the same way we used to. We were a little bit smarter then. They took all of that capability away from you and told you to become dumber, and you were fine with it. Because it doesn't take any time to know a person because a profile is already typed on your social media page. I could read and look at your pages and think I know you, right? Mm-hmm. Look at the people you hang around and think I know you. And in all honesty, it's just a yearbook page, basically. A synopsis of who you are, just your resume. It doesn't tell you anything really about a person's character. We wanted to know a person's character because we needed to know who we was bringing around us. Who was going to tell on us if we was doing something wrong. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Who was going to, bring somebody else to our house and do us harm. We had time to think and talk amongst ourselves to meet people. Now you meet people in the flash. All you doing is swiping. Read about them. You know what I'm saying? Click like. Then it gets in your DMs. You start chatting in the DMs and then you do what? You meet up. You hang out a few times. Where you hanging out? Not at the fucking library. You go to a club, right? Mm-hmm. All of these things that make no sense. That make no sense. But our society says it does. Because these are social avenues, right?
No.
They say these are where socializing is supposed to take place. But growing and knowing, there's none of that in between.
Nah, for real.
Everything is at the snap of your fingers. People can't take it if it's not instant anymore.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Gangsta Cat, and this is The Bounce, and it's exactly where it go down. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you do your boy a favor and hit that subscribe button right there. You already know what it is. You know this the #1 spot, The Bounce. If you rocking with me like I'm rocking with you, then let's bounce on something. This your boy Gangsta Cat, and that's Kimmy. So you already know what it is. Make sure you subscribe to the page and help us get to where we need to be at $100,000 subscribers. You know what it is, man. I enjoy this content, and I hope you do too. Keep it cat gangster. You. Yeah, that shit be crazy like that. So hold on, let me find the see, cause you know. All right, let's go, y'all. Salute to everybody out there, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Oh, it's just fine like this.
Huh?
It's just fine like this.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pour me something. If it's just fine like that. If it's just fine like that, if it's fine like that, and then it's fine like this.
I know you too well.
You know me too well?
Too well.
You think you know me. You think you know me.
I know.
Nah, you think you know me. You think you know Sincere.
You know I know everything about you.
You know everything about me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think you do. Yeah.
Because you can't believe in energy and then not understand it. I've been around you since I was 14 years old.
So you think you know everything about me?
You know what? There's nothing that you can say or do. I think about what you're gonna say before you say it.
You think about what I'm gonna say before I say it? That's not good. That's a problem. That's a problem. If you think about what I say before I say it, then that's a problem. You trying to outthink me. You can't outthink me. That's what that means. That means you're trying to outthink me. Yeah, it's there. It ain't going nowhere. Huh? What's wrong? Caught a rib shot? What? Yeah. Woman killed after police pursuit ends a crash. Shots fired in Crestwood. Identified as critical missing person from Texas. This shit crazy, y'all. Let's get to it, man. This happened September 6, 2024. This happened in Crestwood, Missouri. A woman reported as critical person, missing person out of a woman reported as a critical missing person out of Princeton, Texas. So she was from Princeton, Texas, y'all. Was one of the 2 people killed after a police pursuit in St. Louis County ended in a crash and shots fired. So he took her all the way from Princeton, Texas to motherfucking St. Louis County. So he took her all the way to Missouri. He got the moving. And you know one thing about them cops up there in Missouri, they not playing with you. Nah, for real, them white cops up there, they is not playing with you. They if they know they got somebody that's armed and dangerous.
I don't know, they coming.
I seen what's going on up there. It's different in Missouri. Missouri is not playing with you. So according to Texas police, Delisha D. Evans, she was only 30 years old, y'all. So young. That's why she was only 30 years old. According to Texas police, Delisha D. Evans, 30, was reported as a critical missing person after first responders went to a call for a fire at her Texas home 7:30 a.m. Friday. She was not there. So he burnt the crib up. So he's so crazy, it's worse than I even thought. He burnt the crib up. So he burnt the house up. She lucky he didn't kill her there and leave her in the fire. Like, keep it real. But he burnt the fucking crib up. So that's why they consider her critically missing, because they didn't know if she was hurt.
Right.
They didn't know.
Right. And they responded she wasn't there.
When they don't know at the fire, we don't know at this point.
Right. So she could be hurt. They don't know. She's critically missing.
Texas police said they identified Ryan D. Phillips. His name is Ryan D. Phillips, 33, of St. Louis, as the primary suspect of her disappearance. That's the same name she gave her baby daddy, ain't it?
Yeah, because that's who the guy was.
That's why I say pay attention, man. This shit.
It'll save your life. You know
pay attention.
It'll save your life. You have to.
Pay attention. Want to read this for me, Kim?
Yeah. Where are we at? Okay. So it says updated September 6, 2024 at 11:05 p.m. It says further investigation into the case led officers to believe Ryan Phillips is the primary suspect. Investigators working alongside the Texas Rangers had information on Phillips' direction of travel. So due to the critical missing person broadcast and use of license plate readers, Missouri State troopers located the vehicle driven by Phillips in St. Louis County on Friday, September 6th. Missouri troopers attempted to stop the vehicle. Phillips fled, leading troopers in a pursuit. Oh my God. During the pursuit, the vehicle crashed and reported gunshots were exchanged between Phillips and the troopers, and Phillips died on scene. Troopers later located Delisha Evans inside the vehicle, deceased. Missouri Highway Patrol is actively working in conjunction with the Princeton Police Department and Texas Rangers during this investigation. As this is an active investigation, no additional information will be released at this time. That is sad. That is completely sad, especially after sitting here this morning, reading those text messages. Mm-hmm. That is so sad that her life ended. You know, and I say, this man took her life. You know what I'm saying? So exactly. You try to vet, because I'm not saying that as you go through life, vetting people doesn't stop bad things from happening. But you have to take the protection and the due diligence with your life as much as you possibly can. You get what I'm saying? You have to be protective with yourself and the people that you are in charge of protecting. You know, so she should have listened to her baby daddy's conversation and not taken it so lightly. But like I said, sometimes you're in a position in your own life where you can't see things. Mm-hmm. You know, you can't see appropriately. Now, had it been a different time in her life, she would have seen this man coming and been able to, you know, protect herself the best way she could. But being that you're just looking for love, you take anything when you're just looking for one thing. You know, and you take a person's flaws and all that they have to give you, and you feel like you can fix them. You develop all of these different things that shouldn't be there in the first place in a relationship in its first stages. Mm-hmm. So, and it's unfortunate that she lost her life to this guy who's only 33 years old and clearly sounds like he was not dealing with a whole deck from the door. I don't know. With just what I read, I don't know what you were enticed with.
By her baby daddy.
Right.
That's what it sounded like to me. It sounded like he was so intimidated by her baby daddy that he didn't know how to act. He couldn't, because like she said, he didn't
know how to act anyway. Period. He didn't know how to act. It didn't matter what she did. It could have been going out with your girlfriends at night. It didn't matter. He didn't know how to act. This man's not correct. How the hell we're going to say that he needs to behave appropriately? Clearly, he's only 33. He's running from the police. He's breaking cars. You're not a healthy person to be in a healthy relationship.
I just wish he would have allowed her to live when he ran I wish he wouldn't have killed her.
But that's the jealousy.
That's like, it was almost like he said, if I can't have you, then your baby daddy can't have you.
Right, that's the jealousy. All he's looking for is love.
Dang, that's deep. She said she looking for love. That's all he looking for, love. And he willing to kill for it.
Didn't I just say people are hurt?
And he willing to kill for it. He was willing to go all out and kill for his love. That's just sad, man. That's just sad, man. So what do we take from this? What can we give these? Because you got daughters. What would you take from this?
I would say from a woman's perspective and not just an overall relationship perspective, we have to protect ourselves. We're in a society where we're not respected. You know what I'm saying? We're talked about. A lot of times there's other women that are engaging it and allowing our image to be tainted. But we have to do what we need to do to protect ourselves as much as we can. And we have to teach that to our daughters because they're watching our movements. They're listening to what we're saying. And if we have people around us that love us, because the love was in her face. Her baby daddy was telling her exactly, hey, I care about you enough to say this is the move. I would say definitely listen to those people that are around you and that love you. You know what I'm saying? Start loving yourself so that you can recognize when people are loving you properly, so that you can outwardly love other people the right way.
Nah, for real. But we up out of here, man. We up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody that rocked with us. So you say the word of the day
is self-love?
Hey, yeah, the word of the day.
Self-love?
Well, the word of the day is going to be self-love, man. Self-love. Y'all heard Kimmy.
Make it through your days.
Make it through your day, man. You know how it is, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying?
Condolences to
her family.
The children, the baby daddy.
Yeah, because it's children now that's left without a mother. And it's a man out here, and I'm gonna see if I can get the interview with her baby daddy. I'm gonna see if I can get the interview with her baby daddy, man. I'm gonna give him some time to grieve, but we're gonna get the interview with her baby father over here on Gangsta Cat, man. And like I said, we got something big coming up.
That'll be good.
We got something big coming up, man. We got something real big coming up with me and your boy Jonathan Stewart. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know what it is, man. We out of here. Appreciate everybody. If you rock with me at that Cash App, you already know. We'll be back. What up, everybody? It's your boy Gangsta Cat, and this is The Bounce, and it's exactly where it go down. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you do your boy a favor and hit that subscribe button right there. You already know what it is. You know, this the #1 spot, The Bounce. If you rocking with me like I'm rocking with you, then let's bounce on something. This your boy Gangsta Cat, and that's Kimmy. So you already know what it is. Make sure you subscribe to the page and help us get to where we need to be at $100,000 subscribers. You know what it is, man. I enjoy this content, and I hope you do too. Keep it cat gangster. You already know. Subscribe to the page, man, and shit. Don't be no hater all your life. This Gangsta Cat, keep capping. Wow!
Hey, we do this. It's that.
I knew you wasn't ready, nigga.
How you know? How you know?
But I forgot, huh?
Never did. Talk to him.
Never that.
I feel some type of way with things though.
For some reason, y'all think it's a game to a nigga bring them things out.
ain't been
If I
there.
got a problem, I'ma let the nigga know.
Nah,
I be
nah.
on a mission, the
What?
nigga shit I already know.
Nah.
I ain't like none of them niggas, I'ma bring it to them though. Time to get it in, my
Yeah.
nigga, I'm coming.
Train
at the
to
top.
go.
I'm the real soldier, the gangster, the nigga, let it
Front
go.
line.
I be outside with them niggas and never fuck.
Let 'em
Nigga
jerk.
that you ready, nigga, you gon' have to let me know. I run up in your crib
Yeah.
and let about that
Yeah,
freak
three
up.
up.
Talking about you good, nigga, you know how I fucking be.
Never
I be
did.
with them niggas acting like they really never be. Talking about you street nigga, you gon' have to
Stop.
show me.
Shit.
Hit you with that shit, you ain't never seen this shit.
Should know.
I'm from Jersey, nigga, the real where you ain't
No,
really at.
exit
Talking about
36.
you gangsta
Clear.
nigga with
Hollow
a big
crumb.
dick. I know a bitch that'll come with a
With a
big
big
strap,
dick, yeah.
suck on a nigga, give him neck, you know
Just
all
like that.
Dog nigga, I been nigga, you know me.
They don't know
I be
that.
outside with niggas and never
Never
go
go
be.
be, they don't
And
go
I'm from
outside.
the hood, Jersey, north side, double clip. Real gangster nigga, you
I'm
know how this
running
shit
shit.
can
Stay
really
on
be.
my
Used
shit.
to go Z's up to get my whole fit.
Seven
And I'm a
two.
real nigga, you know how this shit is
Let's
get.
go.
But mama fell in love with the
The
dick.
dick.
And supply with the dick. So you know
I
I'ma
give her the
supply
dick.
shit.
Sincere
About
running
that money
shit.
though. Hey city that I go.
Act my
Yeah,
running
fuck me
shit.
up. I don't play no games. I'm from
For
Jersey.
word
nigga,
running
feel me,
shit.
though? Stacking up that money too. I
Jersey
really go.
running shit.
Get
Get
Love the
him.
way
Get
I
him.
move. She say I'm gangster by the way I do.
She already
Ain't no
know.
type of talking, you know I'ma keep it really true.
Keep it really
Niggas
true.
gon' hate on me for all this shit I really
Fucking
do.
do.
Getting to the money, buying houses. Let's keep
Keep
cool.
it cool.
Nigga wanna stop me, you gon' have to take me on my
I
block.
wish he would.
Ain't nothing like them nigga posted like a mailbox.
Mailbox.
I can bring that new out. I can bring a shotty too. AK the big thing, you know how I'ma really
They
do.
hating
A
up.
nigga gon' hate cause this bitch be really on my
My
shit.
dick.
She know I'm just God body. She know how this shit get
5%.
I don't play the games they play. She know I'm in the whip, foreign style. You know the shit that they can
keep
never
that
keep.
knock
Now she
shit.
love
I
me 'cause
keep
she know
that
how it's
shit.
gonna be.
Beat 'em up.
Sincere, I'm that nigga, one hell of a G.
G.
Play the fourth like I'm that nigga.
V12.
Don't ever fuck with me when I walk up in the bitch. You know
I'm
I'm
one
one
hell of a G. G.
They gonna always hate on me.
They gon' always hate on me.
But the
What?
bitch wait on me. She know I'm just one hell
Love
of
a
a G.
G. One hell of a G.
One hell of a G.
What you tell me?
They wanna stop me. I'm
Never.
outside, but I'm really so cocky.
Like
I'm
Rocky.
like I'm Rocky.
They